gang. Anything I do it for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Yo, what up? What up? Prince Sports in the building, 10 toes down, and I ride with the gang. Yo, NBA news, MLB news, NFL news. It's going down, man. Listen. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Still dealing with some health issues, but I'm hanging in there. And some other stuff dealing with, but I'm hanging in there. Got to be strong. Got to be, you got to fight those demons, man. You got to hang in there. You got to do what you got to do. Good NFL games on today. That Rams game, that game-winning touchdown from the Rams. Woo! What a game. Went into overtime. I watched that game. So that's why I wanted to come on after I watched that game and finished watching it. Right now, we got the Colts versus the Vikings. I'm checking that out right now. The Vikings is 5-2. The Colts is 4-4 for the season. Yeah, man. In non-sport news, I like to start off with non-sport news before I get to the topics. You guys should check out the show called The Penguin. That show is popping. It's a good show. You should check it out. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna love it, and man, it's a good show, yeah, I'm just hanging in there, man, doing my thing. I'm gonna head out later. This live stream is brought to you by the city of Los Angeles, the city of New York. I'm going to also stream for live, then for 1 hour, then I gotta go and head out. The lifelong mission of errands never stops. Don't you notice the older you get, you never stop running out of errands? There's always something to do. There's always some shit that you got to go and do. You never have time to yourself. You always got some shit that you got to handle and take care of. Like, I'm going to do this for an hour. Then after this hour, where I had to go back outside, go to multiple places just to get the job done. This is where a car comes in handy. Because you could stop at multiple spots all in one sitting. And unfortunately, I won't be doing that. I have to go here, I got to go there, then turn around and go back here. It's going to be quite of a, of a situation, so to speak. But Without further ado, congratulations to those damn Dodgers. You beat my Mets. Then you went on to beat another New York team in the Yankees. Now, I'm not a Yankees fan. Growed up in New York, but always been a Mets fan. So, but you went through two New York teams. You know, the Dodgers tough as nails, man. You guys wanted it. You won. The better team won. But my Mets will be better next year. I think through free agency, we're going to pick up some better pieces. Shit, we better pick up some better pieces for free agency. You know. But whenever my Mets is in it, I'm talking baseball. Baseball is one of those sports where my Mets have to be in it. If they're not involved in nothing, then I won't watch baseball. But the Mets have to be involved for me to watch it. But also, before I get to other topics, I want to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, I notice in the media, every time I look, they're saying that Giannis is going to get traded. They're going to break up the team. Dame is going to get his wish and go to the Miami Heat. The Milwaukee Bucks are in disarray. They're having bad luck, yes. I mean, they're losing heartbreaking games. You know, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at this heartbreaking game that they lost this week ago. You know, so we're going to get to it. Let's take off that. I want to take off the audio. Okay, hold on. Let me take off the audio. I'm going to take off the audio on this. Okay. Because we do not want to get hit with nothing. So we're going to take off the audio. Hold on. Why is it not working? It better work. Okay, here we go. Now, as you see, I'm going to put myself. Let me just put myself in there. All right, I'm going to put myself in the background of it. Now, check this out. It's about to be Dame time, right? Check this out. This was the game against the Cavaliers. Shout out to the Cavaliers having a great season so far, but it's still early. Okay. It's 82 games. They could win 7 games in a row, then end up losing 5 games in a row. Then they 7-5. So it won't be that impressive no more. Game winning shot by Dame Dollar. You think it's over, right? He did his job. Clutch. All right. That's what Dame does. He did his clutch job. All right. That's one of the reasons why they got him on here. Dame time, right? They're trying to get their second win of the season bad during this time. Because they were 1-4 or they were 1-5 after this game. Step back game winning shot. Buckets. Nice shot. Created the space, got it. He scored 41 in that game, as you can see. 41 big pesos. Right? Indiana already got 7 points in that game so far. So he scored those amount of points. Now, look what we got next. Now we're going to have Cleveland come back. Cleveland about to hit him with the heartbreaker. They're about to hit him with that 1-2 punch. They're about to hit him with the heartbreak. He's going to be a heartbreak kid. Shawn Michaels up in here. Check it out. Now here comes the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell, clutch time. Now he's going to be the clutch. He's a guy that's rumored to be going to the Knicks too, but it's too late now. We don't got enough space for him. There you go, game-winning shot. Wow. Did you just saw that? He just ended the Milwaukee Bucks right there. He just ended them boys with that shot. That was murder she wrote with that shot right there. Now, even though it's early, I told you the Milwaukee Bucks, they're going to be flirting around with that panic button after 20 games. They don't have to pressure it after 20 games, but they could start taking the dust off that panic button and touching it, not pressing it, touching it, right? Because they're going to need to do some shakeups. They can't compete currently constructed for a championship no more. That roster is just not good enough no more. They may be long in the tooth. The Dame and Giannis combo just don't work. Somebody got to go. Something has to change in Milwaukee. Now, if you're Milwaukee, you want to blow the whole thing up. If you blow the whole thing up in Milwaukee, then you got to become a draft pick team. And usually, small markets like Milwaukee do not want to get rid of Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? Small markets don't even want to get rid of a guy like Dame. But they may have to let one of those guys go to create depth, because this Milwaukee Bucks team is lacking some depth. They're lacking some defense. They're lacking a lot of things that Dame by himself cannot just help them get over the top with. They're going to have to trade Dame in now while he has some value before it's too late. Or trade Giannis in for some draft picks before it's too late. You know, now I can't think of no other team that Giannis could go to that he could compete for a championship with other than Golden State. He would have to go out west. That's the only spot that he could go and share that spotlight with Steph Curry. That's the only spot he could go to. Because he go to Miami, he's going to be in the same situation. Miami won't be title contenders just because they add Giannis. They may be depleted. What are you giving up? What are you losing in Miami? You know, you pay Giannis with that Miami Heat culture. I'm sure they would still have Bam, but they most likely won't have Jimmy Buckets. But if you could find a way to keep Jimmy Butler and Bam and trade off some of those other pieces, it may be worth it, because Miami Heat is one of the best teams at filling the gap. They know how to fill the gap and get replacements just about any time they need to. And that's a good thing, you know. So Giannis may be in trouble in terms of that. And he's making what they say, he's throwing shots at or putting pressure on Milwaukee Bucks to try to get a more improved roster. But at this point, what can Milwaukee Bucks do to please Giannis Antetokounmpo? They gave him Dame, and it was managed to keep their third option, Chris Middleton, who just came old overnight. They kept some depth with the Lopez brothers, right? But what else you going to do? If you're Milwaukee, what else could you possibly do to help Giannis Antetokounmpo? There's nothing else you can do. That's as much help as he's going to get being on that Milwaukee Bucks team. Then that moves me over to this guy, Anthony Edwards. Okay? Now, Mr. Anthony Edwards is on a team that I said is going to play exactly the way they're playing. They're struggling to win games. They have to pull off heroics to win games. And they had a heroic game. They had to come down from being down by like 16 against the Denver Nuggets. They made a comeback against the Denver Nuggets. Now, they seem to have a knack for playing against the Denver Nuggets and trying to beat the Denver Nuggets. All right? So, Denver Nuggets is a problem within their own selves. Denver Nuggets shot themselves in the foot, too. Both of these teams shot themselves in the foot because they're not as opposing as they used to be, right? Minnesota looks like they're missing something. Denver looks like they're missing something, right? And I already know what Denver missing. They're missing pieces. They keep letting players go every year. You know, now they just fucked up their team chemistry. And the same thing you could argue for Minnesota. Minnesota can't win games without pulling off heroics. They got to come back from being down such and such. They got to pull off a miracle. They got to hit off a big shot. That's not a way to play the regular season. It's 82 games. They're not going to survive trying to play hero ball and have some heroics for 82 games. It's not going to happen, right? This team is going to struggle. And if some way, somehow, hook or crook, Anthony Edwards manages to get the Minnesota T-Wolves to the postseason, I think he deserves to be MVP. I think he deserves to be MVP for the simple fact because he would be carrying that team each and every night. He would have to be playing out of his mind, pulling off heroics every night almost to get this team into the postseason. They're going to struggle to go into the postseason. They cannot win games the way they won games right now. Sooner or later, something's got to give. They're not going to hit big shots all the time. They're not going to get key stops all the time. They're going to have problems winning games. They're going to go down, and unfortunately, the Denver Nuggets are going to go down. People went from praising the Denver Nuggets, saying it's going to be a dynasty, to now, the Denver Nuggets fell off. Denver Nuggets is probably like the shortest run dynasty in NBA the shortest run dynasty in NBA history. They've never been a dynasty, but out of teams that's predicted to be a dynasty, they lost that title fast. They lost that title quick. You ain't calling the Denver Nuggets a dynasty no more, are you? You learn your lesson. You think one championship makes you a dynasty. Nah. You know how hard it is to win one championship? And you're asking the team to do 2, 3. That's a damn dynasty. You got to win more than one championship to be a damn dynasty. One championship don't make you a dynasty. And the way these NBA teams are, I don't know who the hell is going to. I see a lot of problems in the West. Minnesota's going to take a step back. Phoenix is going to take a step back. Denver's going to take a step back. And the teams that I see coming up is Memphis, Sacramento, and probably OKC going to be your top 3 or some of your most talked about teams in the Western Conference. Who knows? But I see a lot of trouble for teams. Phoenix is another team that I see struggling. Phoenix, Denver, Minnesota. They're going to get replaced by other teams in the Western Conference. People are going to look at other teams and say, oh, this team is better right now. And those teams could be Memphis, Sacramento, right? It's going to be a couple different teams. And, New Orleans. So maybe New Orleans, Sacramento, and Memphis Grizzlies are going to replace the Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets, and Minnesota T-Wolves. Those 3 teams will have problems this offseason. The Lakers may have a better run this year. Don't sleep on the Lakers this season because a lot of teams are starting to fall off. Lakers may have a little more easier path going to the conference finals or going to the NBA finals this year. They got no pressure. They're not playing under title contender words anymore. So a lot of people don't have that same smoke that they used to have for the Lakers because they don't look at the Lakers as a threat anymore. And that's a bad team to look at or to underestimate. Anthony Davis may be an MVP candidate the way he's playing. He just got to stay healthy. But the Lakers are going to be a sleeper team. The Lakers may fuck around and be a sleeper team this season. They got no pressure. Nobody talking about them as much this year. That title contender dang is off. Now we're looking at other teams. Who knows what's going to happen? Minnesota went from title contenders to barely going to make the playoffs this season. See how fast they just dip? You don't get these opportunities all the time. They don't come around all the time. They're going to come, then they go, then they're going to disappear. Right? Now, Memphis is going to look to make a comeback this season. Memphis want to be title contenders. New Orleans want to prove that they got it. Right? So it's going to be a lot of differency in the Western Conference. Teams that OKC is going to be a threat this postseason. Can't forget the Dallas Mavericks, right? But a team like the Lakers may fuck around and go to the conference finals this year. If I had to put money on it, I would say that if the Lakers was to pair with a team like Denver this year, they probably could beat a team like Denver. Denver don't get it no more. Anytime you got a team like Russell Westbrook on your team, you just seem to go down the drain. No. Now you may say, hey, hold up. How Phoenix falling off? They 5-1. I still see struggles for this team. All right. Look at the Warriors so early. The Warriors don't even deserve to be a 3 seed right now. But right now, as we speak, the Warriors is 5-1. The Lakers will be 4-2 is right now. Okay. Don't think these standings are going to stay the way that they're staying. So if the playoffs was to start today, Minnesota would be a number 7 seed fighting for a play-in spot. And the San Antonio Spurs would be an 8th seed in a play-in tournament. But it's so early. It's too early for all of this. Way too early, right? Only teams that we could predict that's going to be doodle is the Utah Jazz and the Portland Trail Blazers. Every other team outside of that has a good chance. Don't sleep on San Antonio. They may be a play-in team. They get one more good piece, they may be a play-in team. Any team that Chris Paul goes to, he makes them a little bit better. That's just the fact. He may not make them a title contender, but he always makes teams a little bit better. Life is a little bit more easier when Chris Paul is around, right? But Memphis is going to be a threat this year. Who knows what Houston may be doing, right? But OKC is going to be the kings of the West for quite some time. They're going to have the best record in the Western Conference for a hot minute. I think it's going to stay like that for a hot minute. All right. The playoffs was to start today in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks would be the 3rd seed. The number 1 seed would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. The number 2 seed would be the Boston Celtics. Okay, we know that's not going to stay the same. Right? And teams like the Indiana Pacers, they're 2-4. I mean, it's easy to turn the season around. They win 2 more games. They 4-4, right? There's so many games to play. Way too early to say who's what and what's what, right? Philly's 1-4. Okay. Philly's 1-4. Miami is the 4th seed right now. They got the 4th best record. It's so early. This is why you can't tell or give me a 20-game Raiders. Way too early. But everybody jumps up and down right now and say, oh my God, look, the Warriors looking good this year. It's too early. Tell me what the Warriors look like 20 games in. Stop telling me what the Warriors look like and it's fucking, 5 games, 6 games being played. The NBA is too long of a season to be doing that. Way too long of a season to be doing that, man. It's not the NFL. If basketball was a 16-game season, then I would sit there and say, hey, these records really matter. And you got to understand when certain teams reach a certain plateau, they don't care about the regular season. Boston Celtics don't care about no damn regular season. They just want to be healthy for the postseason. They want a 2-peat. When you win a championship, the only thing you think of is about winning another championship and being healthy for the postseason. Regular season records don't matter no more. Right? But Anthony Edwards got something to play for. You could be a 24-year-old MVP. You have all the green light in the world to go out there and win an MVP award. You know, still one of the most exciting players in basketball right now is Anthony Edwards. You know, the Lakers is a 4th seed, right? Now people sit there and say, oh, LeBron is pumped up to win a championship with his son. Well, if the Lakers could win a championship this year, man, and LeBron at the age that he's at, and he could pull off another championship at this age, that'll definitely notch his legacy up a lot. It will do a lot. It will do miracles for his legacy if he could win, because winning always changes everything. A 5th championship at 40 years old is fucking out of this world, not imaginable. Okay, it doesn't seem possible, but if he could win a championship at 40 years old, LeBron James would be arguably the 2nd or 3rd best player of all time for me. For a lot of people, it'd be signed, sealed, delivered. He'd be in your top 5, whatever way you want to look at it. 5 championships is enough to be in somebody's top 5 for good. All right. All these other dudes that's in the top 5, they got 5 or more championships. You gotta have 5 or more. Okay, you gotta have 5 or more to be in that top 5. You gotta have 6, 5, 7, 8. You gotta have a couple. You gotta have a numerous amount of championships to be in that top 5. You can't be in no top 5 with like 1 championship, 2 championships. Nah. But a 5th championship for LeBron James puts him in the top 5, whatever listing you want. Yeah, that would change his legacy a lot, because winning changes everything. And I always told you, winning is always what it comes down to. And he has a good chance to do it this year because nobody's talking about him. Right? Nobody's talking about him. And this is a perfect opportunity to sneak in there and win the championship. But he got to win. If he wins it, even if he don't win finals MVP, the fact that you're 40 years old, and if you win an NBA championship at 40 and you're still playing at a high level, is almost unheard of. But LeBron did take a step back this season. He's scoring a little less points. He's starting to get a little long in the tooth. He's becoming a little more passive. You can see AD is really taking control of his team. AD is really taking control of the Lakers. But this is the season for Anthony Edwards to become an MVP. If he could lead that team to the postseason, he'll be an MVP because they're struggling to win games. Look what they had to do against Denver. Look what they had to do against all these other teams. They had to have last-minute heroics. It's not going to last forever. So if he could lead that team into the postseason, he's my MVP. What up, Chi-Town? What up? Yo, did you see the Rams game? That fucking Hail Mary pass was a fucking beautiful thing to watch. Beautiful thing to watch. And you know what? As an Eagles fan, I don't feel as confident about my Eagles this year. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel confident about them. I think this season is a bust for us. We're not even looked upon as title contenders no more. Do you still look at the Eagles as title contenders now? Or you just look at as a team that's just going through the motions? What the fuck they showing this dude's jewelry for? Who is this flashing jewelry like this on this Colts and Vikings game? Man, nobody want to see your ugly ass jewelry. Your busted ugly ass jewelry. Where you get that shit from? Canal Street? yeah. Nobody want to see that shit. Oh, it's Jefferson with it. Man, he playing football with all that jewelry on. Shit, man. Come to the block, though. You're going to end up getting robbed with all that jewelry on. Oh, my God. Speaking of bread, dog, my job is arguably the best job in the world. You get so much free stuff. We had a video game company give us a bunch of Nintendo Switch games. So I took those Nintendo Switch games and I sold all of them on eBay. I'm already at 600. I'm already at 600. $3, $3. And it's not costing me anything. Don't cost me a goddamn thing to get free money. Now, $600 free money in your pocket is nothing to go. That's solid. That's solid. I'm not even done yet. I still got more to chip out. When I'm done with all those games, man, I'm gonna be caking in game after game dough after dough for free. Now I may take that and go and treat myself to a Legion Go, right? Improve on my electronics. But a Legion Go costs about $500. I don't know if I really want to get that right off the bat. I already got the PlayStation 5 Slim. I sold in my original OG PlayStation. I'm not picking up the PlayStation Pro. I do not want a PlayStation 5 Pro. $700 is a ripoff for the same damn system. Why would you pay $700 for an upgrade system? That's the same thing. And now, if it was a PlayStation 6, maybe. But I'm not buying no PlayStation 6. I'm not doing it. This is my last generation for gaming. I'm going to buy as much games as I can this generation. And I'm going to play the PlayStation 5 until I'm old and gray. I'm going to beat every damn game that system got. I'm going to have like 500 games on the wall of PS5 and Xbox Series X. Real talk. That's what I'm going to do. Because it's diminishing returns. I don't want to fucking buy a system every fucking year. I mean, every 5 years or so. Who does that?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? What's good?
Hey, I told you though, Detroit's making the Super Bowl. I said that before the
season. Detroit is a problem, man. Detroit is a problem. But that Rams game was. Do you see that Rams game?
No, I didn't even know. I thought the Rams lost again.
No, bro. It went into overtime. Hail Mary pass. Game over. Touchdown. That's it.
I watched because I was at I go to the bar on Sundays, so I watched some of it. I thought the game was over. I thought Seattle had it wrapped, but
them jokers lost, man.
Well, you saw the Hail Mary against the Bears, right, last week?
Yeah, man. I had to lay low a little bit, man. You know how crazy this city was for the Dodgers? People flipping over cars, raiding stores, throwing shit, lighting up bottles with fire and throwing it into stores. All because of the Dodgers. You guys can't handle winning a fucking championship?
Imagine if the Lakers won it.
Oh, my God. It'd be even worse. Because this city runs on Dodger and Laker fuel.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about the Rams so much because Rams is like an adopted team. They don't get that much.
They won a Super Bowl like a few years ago, right?
Yeah, they did, man. Man, something about LA sports that they just keep winning. You notice that? They always win like in recent years.
That's Boston. Boston sports always be winning.
Yeah, but so does LA. Like LA in every major sport at least wins every 3 or 4 years.
Same with Boston. Boston too.
Yeah, they don't go so long. They don't go too long without winning. They're gonna win regardless. They go win something.
Actually, I think since 2000, I think Boston has the most championships.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You mean just in sports in general?
And baby, Hockey, they've won a couple. Yeah. Patriots won 6?
Man, it must be something in the water, or it must be they just know how to do business right. They're just paying off all these people.
No, I'm just saying in terms of the century, Boston has won the most championships.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, and shout out to Ohtani, man. Ohtani may be the greatest baseball player I've ever seen. He could do literally everything on the baseball field. There's nothing that he can't do. He almost
how do your pals from New York felt about the Yankees this year?
Not too much. Yeah, I'm a Mets fan, and so most of my people
you have friends who are Yankees fans, though.
Yeah. The bandwagon Yankee fans. But the Yankees are like the Lakers of New York. They won 27 chips, so they get a lot of bandwagon fans. The Mets is like the Clippers. You got to be a real New Yorker to like the Mets.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you personally, you probably know a lot of Yankees fans.
Oh yeah, I do. they like, the pen scrape boys. They like to boast and brag, but well, I wanted the Subway Series, man. I wanted Queens versus the Bronx. I wanted that bad.
Yeah.
But
that
it
happened
is what it is.
in what 2001, I think 2000 or 2001 was the last time.
Oh yeah, and I'm still rooting for them, but I have less faith in my Eagles this year, man.
Did you guys won you today or no? Or you lost?
I think we won today. Did you see that that Broccoli move that he did? He jumped over a defender.
Oh, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
I only watched the Bears today.
Bro, he's nice with it, man. That's one of the best things we got about the Eagles this year. Is just watching him play.
Yeah, but I heard AJ Brown got hurt. They're saying that he might be out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're kind of long in the tooth, man.
Hey, and then you wait, were you the one who said, because a lot of people were hyping up 49ers? I said that teams always fall off when they lose the Super Bowl.
Right.
Were you hyping up the Niners, or were you not on their train this year?
No, I'm on the same train every year, which is the Eagles. So.
Well, no. But I'm saying in terms of your predictions, were you rocking with the Niners this year or no?
No, I mean I don't rock with no other team. I mean, I could do
your predictions. Did you predict them to be, because they've been mediocre? They haven't been.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I suspected them to be mediocre a little bit. They start off mediocre, then they pick it up towards the end.
I was really strong about the Detroit. I said that Detroit before season. I said that I don't think there's any team better than them in the NFC.
I used to look at Detroit as a choke job, but I don't look at them as that no more.
Not even a choke job. You look at them as trash.
Oh, look at that move! They show it again. That Saquon. That move was crazy. I'm watching it on TV right now.
Are you watching this Vikings game? Vikings.
Yeah, I'm watching the Vikings game. I'm watching Vikings and Colts right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But
did you see that Hail Mary play against Washington and my Bears last week?
You
didn't watch the Hail Mary?
No, I didn't see that play. What happened?
Yeah. So they're down. So basically, all the Bears had to do was swat the ball down, and they win the game. So what happened is, you know how it gets when you try to touch the ball, it gets tipped.
Yeah.
And it falls in the other guy's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should I share you the video, or is it okay on here?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go for it.
No, I'll show you. The video is so crazy,
man. Bro, I'm enjoying sports this year, man. There's so many sports that's going on. It's hard as hell to keep up. I'm keeping up with baseball, basketball, and football. Shit is hard.
Yeah, that's why I did it for basketball, because it's too early. I don't start following until like
Bro, people going crazy this regular season though. They're starting to act like every game is important. Since when?
I heard the ratings were really low. People were saying the ratings were horrible.
The ratings are really low, but people are sitting there boasting and bragging about their team winning like 2 or 3 games. I'm like, the season just started, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? The Golden State Warriors are like the 3rd seed. You think that's going to stay like that?
So you didn't – can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. Let me show you.
Okay, just unmute it, though.
Yeah, that's what Look, it's so dumb.
Okay, let's see how we do.
So look, there's 2 seconds. It's 12:15, 2 seconds left.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Okay. Run that. Oh, look at him. He's just going in circles. Oh.
And this is the game winner.
What just happened? That's it? Holy shit.
Look. It just tipped right in his hand. The guy, there was no skill in this catch. It just felt like that. There's no skill in that.
At all. It just bounced off the other guy. He just happened to be
I'm like, dude, that's all
there's zero
skill. Even I can make that. You and I can make that catch.
Of course. That's not even he didn't even attempt to catch it. It just went his way. He just said, oops, let me just grab that.
I'm saying,
I just don't want to hit me in the face.
You bat that shit down. Like, look at this.
I don't want to hit it. I don't want to hit me in the face. That's all I came down to.
Let that shit down. Why is it?
Oh yeah, so that's crazy. But Anthony Edwards going to be my MVP this year. Anthony, he's gonna be my MVP just because of the simple fact that
I think it's either gonna be Shea or I said Paulo, but I heard Paulo got hurt, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's so early. All these people keep boasting and bragging how early the season is, bro.
And here's this there's another look of this. Look at this guy.
At least wait 20 games. Give me 20 games before we could talk. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
No, look at this. You see the guy 29?
Yeah. Hold on.
You can see it, right?
No, I can't even see it. It's not even showing.
Hold on. Let me.
While you added, show that Eagles play from Broccoli.
Yeah, but I just want to show you this. You see number 29 right here?
I see it right here. Yeah.
Yeah, look what he does. He's out here. He's talking to the fans. Like, what is he doing?
What the fuck is he doing?
And he's like, "Oh shit! I forgot to cover my man."
Yo, play the game, man. What the fuck you doing? What is he doing?
He's like, "Oh shit! I forgot to cover my man."
I forgot. Oh my god!
You look. He's like, "Oh shit! I forgot the play was still in."
Holy shit!
And he's the one who put it in the guy's hand.
Yeah. Holy shit! The Bears going to be solid this year, though, despite that
no,
loss.
I think that the season's over now. I think because they lost today too.
Yeah.
When you lose games like that, it hurts your entire confidence.
Yeah. See, I mean, this is what I tell people. People say, "Oh, why you always make a big deal about NFL games being lost? Because it's only 16 games. It's not like the NBA. Losing one game in the NFL is like going on a 5-game losing streak in the NBA.
And when you lose like that, where in a stupid play like that, it hurts your confidence too.
Yeah.
Like all they had to do was swat the ball down and make a stop.
Yeah.
They win the game, but
kind of kills your confidence a lot too, man. It's a mental thing too.
Here's another thing too. I know when teams lose the Super Bowl, the next year they're always bad. It always happens every year.
Yo, show that Saquon Broccoli play. You're gonna like it.
Let me check it out because I didn't watch the.
And they got the retro green Eagle jerseys on. Still gotta buy those. Every time I look for those damn retro green jerseys, it's hard to find. Okay. I see it pop up here, but I'm waiting till you put it up. You can put it at 720 because 1080 gets frozen a lot. It's too much bandwidth at 1080. You got it?
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Okay, I see it. Yeah. Oh, you see that?
Yeah.
You see how crazy that was?
Yeah.
Dang. Now that's he's just a good running back, man.
You know what I don't get about this year though is so many receivers are injured. So many.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Your guy,
my Mr. Denver, he says Falcons gonna win the NFC South with ease.
Nah, I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
You don't trust Kirk Cousins?
He's like, he reminds me of Paul George. He's like Paul George.
Yo, yeah. Philly looking ass right now. So
wait, did they win today or no? They lost.
I think they lost. They're like 1-4. Milwaukee got old overnight.
I thought Eagles won you. Oh, you're talking about the Sixers or Eagles?
Oh no, I was talking about the Sixers because you said Paul George.
I'm pretty sure the Eagles. Oh yeah. The 76ers, yeah, but I think your Eagles though won today though.
Yeah. So we're still gonna win our division. It's just the postseason that I'm worried about.
No, you still have to worry about the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but dude, this is regular season. You can't just because they're good in regular season doesn't mean Kirk Cousins has a history of doing this. He plays well, he fools us in the regular season, and then playoff time, he goes into prime time Kirk. He
do the same thing than Buffalo Bills, because I always think the Buffalo Bills going to be a problem.
And they're doing the same exact thing this year. They're so great in the regular season, and then come playoff time.
Yeah.
Right now, I think it's going to be the way it's looking. It's looking like Detroit, KC.
Mm-hmm.
But in KC, they've been winning, but their wins are not like sexy.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, Stray, your Denver Nuggets don't look so good no more.
Oh, winning the South, yeah. I agree with that. I think they'll win the South, but I don't think they're gonna make the Super Bowl though.
Yo, Denver Nuggets lost depth. They're not the same no more. So, telling you, this is what happens when you keep losing players every season. He's going to come and catch up with you.
Well, right now, OKC looks like
OKC looks good. They're picking up just from last year. They got even more better team chemistry.
They're kind of like the Lions are. The Lions are a young team. OKC's a young team.
Yeah. These young teams, it's just their time. All these other teams are getting a little old in the tooth. Milwaukee's.
Who was your favorite? Who? I don't even remember who I picked in the West because I didn't even.
The West is a little bit tricky, but I think Phoenix, like I was saying, I think Phoenix, Minnesota, and Denver are going to take step backs, and Memphis is going to come up. New Orleans is going to come up, and I think what's the other team? Sacramento probably comes up.
Who was your? Did you make a pick for the West or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
I didn't even make a team.
Right now, it looks like OKC is the team to beat.
Yeah. Yo, Z, I'm not a Yankees fan though, man. I'm a Mets fan. I think y'all should know that by now. Y'all see me with the Mets jersey. I don't even like the Yankees. So it's like one or the other when you're in New York. You don't like the other team.
You know who's a team in the NFL that looks good, but I don't trust KC. KC looks really good right now, but their wins are ugly wins.
You talking about Kansas City?
Yeah, they're winning. They're undefeated, but their wins are very, very ugly.
Well, I mean, they're ugly wins, but you know what? They're getting the job done. And Pat Mahomes still didn't even play his best game yet. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pat Mahomes right now, he has more interceptions and touchdown passes this year.
I know, but he don't even look like an elite quarterback. But here's the thing about winning a lot of games in the regular season in the NFL. You always lose when it matters most. Watch they lose that one game in the postseason. They can dominate this regular season. Then when it's time to finally lose, it's going to be when it's really needed.
Oh, what do you mean about Baltimore? Do you think they're fooling us again, or you think they're actually legit?
Fooling us again. This is typical.
No, but they look really. Their wins are actually like dominant wins. The way Derrick Henry. You seen Derrick Henry lately?
Yeah, but what else is new? You got Lamar Jackson. He's a regular season MVP candidate. Blah blah blah.
But the thing is, though, they made roster changes. Though they got added Derrick Henry and they added Deontay Johnson. Though.
True that.
So they did make roster adjustments compared to because you've seen Derrick Henry how he looks this year.
Oh yeah. But straight, you a Denver Nuggets fan, aren't you? A fan of every Denver team? You don't like the Broncos?
Well, the Broncos are not good enough. Are not good right now.
Yeah, I know that, but you can still support your team. Ain't that your city? But I mean, I guess it's a little bit different,
Yeah, but in terms of the Falcons, I think they'll win they're making playoffs, but I don't see them beating these teams like Detroit and stuff.
Yeah, Falcons are a fun team to watch, man. I like Captain Kirk.
Yeah, but they call him. You know why they call him Primetime Kirk?
Why?
Because he can't play in primetime. He can play these local games.
I call him Clutch Clerk.
We call him
Clerk.
We call him primetime because when it's primetime, he can't play when the lights are too big. No. If you notice it throughout his history, he plays good in these non-primetime games, but when it's a national game like Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, he doesn't play well.
True that. But yeah, I'm surprised you don't like the Broncos, straight. I mean, I thought you liked it all teams from Denver, but I'm from New York and I don't even like all teams from New York. Really, outside of just football. Eagles is the only non-New York team, but in comparison, Philly's like 3 hours away from New York, so ain't that far. So,
But Minnesota looks like they're falling off because they started 5-0. They're on a 2-game losing streak.
Which one are you talking about? The Vikings?
Yeah, Vikings. Remember, I think they started 4-0 or 5-0, and they're on a losing streak.
Oh yeah, they're 5-2.
Yeah, I know, but I think they started off 5-0.
Oh, okay. Did they start 5-0? No, they couldn't have started 5-0.
What do you mean?
I think they had to have some losses in between. They're 5-2, right?
No, they're on I think they're on a 2-game losing streak.
They lost last week, I remember. Right?
They had a bye week.
Okay, no, the week before that they lost.
Yeah, they're on a 2-game losing. They lost to the Rams last week, and then they lost to the week before that.
Okay, so
they were 5-0, and now they're 5-2. Might be 5-3 after tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, so let me show y'all something. Hold on. Go. Let me let y'all meet. Look at that. Y'all see him? He don't even know where he at. Look. This is Red Hood right here from Gotham City. Y'all see him?
How old is he?
He's only a puppy, man. He's like a couple months. You know. All right. So I woke him up. He was sleeping. And you get your ass back to sleep. So, so yeah, the Red Hood is in the live screen right now. So,
I own cats. I don't own any dogs.
You have cats?
Yeah.
I always picture you as a dog dude. I mean, like, why would you want cats?
No, they're not that bad. Actually, they're not bad.
I mean, they're very independent. They're less work because dogs, you have to walk them, you got to train them, and you got to do all this other stuff with them. But man, it just, I don't know, man. Cats just seem kind of like, I don't know. It just seems like they don't give you that much to your money's worth, so to speak. You know?
No, actually, the ones that do are the orange ones. Those are the ones that are crazy.
Oh, okay. Like tear up things?
Say that again?
They tear up things? Do your cats
not tear up things, but they have weird behaviors. Like they do. Sometimes it tears because my friend had the orange one, and he's always trying to do something. Like he's curious.
Okay. Yeah, I got to give him some antibiotics, man, because look like he has see, pugs normally have a respiratory issue sometimes, so you know, you look like he breathing heavy. Okay, you could take your ass back to sleep.
Yeah, he wants to get out.
Go ahead, go back in your house. All right. Yeah, I took him for a walk today, though. Okay. That's the only thing you got to do. You got to walk them.
Yeah.
Walking. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's time consuming, man. It takes time out your schedule. You got to get up just to walk a dog out. Then you got to train them to use the bathroom in certain spots that you want them to, you know, because you're not going to be able to walk them all the time. Sometimes they got to do the number 1 and 2 in your house.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the unfortunate part. It's better if you have like a balcony or you know, you could train them to do the number 2 and 1 on the balcony. Is much better than.
Well, for our cats though, you have to clean the litter box. Yeah, you don't have to walk. That's why, I feel like cats are less of a hassle. Like you said that they might not give you your money worth, but they're less like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So.
Did your dog like other people or no?
Huh? Oh yeah, that dog it's a small dog, man. It's not even intimidating. You know, everybody.
Yeah, but like, say you have like a friend or a stranger over. Does the dog like feel any way or no?
Nah, it just wags his tail.
That's how my cat is too. Like, but if we have a lot of people, then she goes under the bed and hides. Because I remember when I first brought her, and we had like a bunch of people over, and then she hid under the bed the entire time.
At this age, bro, I don't even want no aggressive dog. You know, people be like, "Yo, I'm surprised you got one like that. I thought you have a pit bull, a Rottweiler." because they're going based off my personality. And I'm like, no, I take the complete opposite. I mean, at this age, I want less drama, not more. I don't want a dog that I have to put a muzzle on and he's a threat to bite people. You think I'm trying to lose money? I ain't trying to get sued. I ain't got time to be dealing with no big ass dog that wrecked the whole house, barking and want to bite everybody. Man, forget all of that. I take a peaceful, quiet, lazy dog. That's why I took a pug. So yeah. But yeah, man, if you get a chance, I can see you being a dog guy at Chi-Town. I can see you picking up one.
Not really.
No, he said not really. Holy shit. You just don't get the time for it then, I guess. And plus, you go to bars on Sundays and stuff like that. It really takes away from your schedule. So, I think you muted yourself, Shy. Okay, either you muted yourself on purpose because you got something to do, or you hit the button by accident. Your mic is mute. So your mic is mute, Chi-Town. It's still 7-0. This is a slow scoring game. It's the third quarter and it's 7-0. Actually, scratch that. It's 14-0 right now. No. My bad. I'm bugging. It's 6-7. Minnesota just scored. For some reason, I just thought Indiana scored. They did.
There's an NBA game on right now?
No, yeah, there's definitely NBA games. They're getting their ass kicked by the NFL. Nobody watching them, but they're definitely NBA games.
Yeah, because I remember I heard something in the news like about a week ago. It said that their opening night they had extremely low ratings, and that's unusual for them.
Oh yeah, man, the NBA ain't gonna kick around until after Christmas.
Yeah, not even. It's like normally All-Star break is when it picks it up.
Yeah, people don't care about like the first few weeks of the NBA.
I'm like that too, like because there's NFL on right now, so I have no reason to watch NBA.
You know why people lost interest? These early regular season games have absolutely no meaning on anything. They're meaningless games in every way because they're not going to help you get to the playoffs. They're not going to help you not get into the playoffs.
Well, that's why they added the season tournament thing.
Yeah, they should have added that a little more earlier because they keep people more engaged.
Well, no, I think it starts next week though.
Oh yeah, see, because they know a lot of these games don't have much of a meaning to them, And with the play-in tournament, you could win 35 games, beat a team that won 45 games, and you in the postseason, like you really deserve to be in it.
That rule is for this one. Like, it's clear they added it just for money, but they only added it because for ratings.
Yeah, imagine winning a certain amount of games. You bust your ass off in the regular season, and all you did was lose one game that permits you from going into the postseason.
Well, no, you need to lose. If you're 7 or 8, you need to lose 2.
Yeah, but you get my point. I mean, all it has to take is an injury or two, or and that's it. You could easily go on a 2-game losing streak when you
actually happened to the Clippers 2 years ago. It happened to Clippers.
Yeah. So that makes a lot of the regular season almost useless. And teams that win the championship, they don't care about the regular season. They just want to win enough games.
You think they need to lessen the game, make the game like fewer games?
Shy, I think 62 games would be better.
So you think they should get rid of the 82 game thing, even though it's been around for like how long has it been?
Well, it's been around for generations, but basketball has took a little bit of a change. You got the internet, you got people that don't watch the games as much. If you want these games to matter, even for the fans and the players, you got to shorten the season because the players
I don't think that's going to happen because they're going to lose. Because
I know they're going to lose money, but
they're going to lose money because that's less.
They're going to lose money, but think of the money they could potentially gain in the future if guys take it serious.
Yeah, but knowing the NBA, if anything, I could see them add more games than do less.
Yeah, that's even more worse though.
Yeah.
Because if you give these players something to play for, be like, hey man, there's only 62 games. You better start playing now. They'll
Because
be
the
like, okay,
NFL,
we gotta turn it up.
they added. They used to be 16 for the last 3 years. They're now 17.
Yeah. So, I mean, but the NFL does a good job of making their games matter, you know. So,
And I feel like they're not. This is controversial, but I think they're not a woke product like the NBA. The NBA is too woke.
You mean, okay, what do you guys mean when you say woke? Are you
It's too politically. They add too much
okay.
politics. Like we don't care about we want to watch sports. We don't care about all this other nonsense.
Okay. Because when some people say woke, they actually mean like the difference between male and female, feminists and stuff like that. So I get confused because everybody literally used the word woke for something else. That word has so many meanings. I can ask somebody what the word woke mean. They'll tell me something completely different from what you said.
Well, no, that's what woke is. Woke means like
Woke
people
has
who
like
are
10 different meanings though.
yeah.
You know, like some people, oh, it's feminist versus men, and demasculating men, that's woke. Then the other
Yeah,
person
but
says
what I'm trying to say
woke
is that
is all
NFL,
politics.
NFL, they don't really bring politics into because people. The
Yeah,
reason why people
but
watch sports is for distractions.
that's your definition of woke is politics. But some people don't even view woke as politics. The other people view woke as, it just means that you aware of things, like
Yeah, they
you,
are. The NBA is aware of those things though.
yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just it's all over.
Because what I'm trying to say is you watch NFL, they barely bring up political agendas in there. You don't see Tom Brady saying, "I'm voting for Kamala."
Right.
He does that shit in private. Like you saw LeBron, he endorsed Kamala Harris on his Twitter page a few days ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, he took a lot of heat for that too. People said that this is what's ruining the NBA when players are getting into politics and telling you who to vote for and who to not vote for.
Man, I hate to say it, but maybe that shut up and dribble thing actually made sense now.
Oh,
You're
no,
a
that's what they're
basketball
doing.
player.
Like LeBron telling us to vote. He's telling people vote for Kamala
Yeah.
Harris.
Yeah. I mean, you're a basketball player. Go and play basketball, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what do you want? You want to be in the politics or you want to play basketball? Because people don't watch you for your political views.
Exactly.
They don't care.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. When you watch the NFL, they're not going to tell you who to vote for and who to not vote for.
Yeah. And
the NBA is going to tell you bring this stuff up. They're going to bring up stuff like social injustice. I'm not saying it's not important, but people just want to watch sports. They don't want to hear about stuff like that.
Yeah, but sports has always been a rest haven for people who have a hard day. Maybe some guys work 9 to 5. They want a little escape. They watch sports.
But then they don't want to see all this political stuff show up on the TV.
They don't want to see none of that shit. Some guys.
The NBA does that though. That's a problem. They do this a lot.
Yeah, some guys look forward to just good sports without no politics or hitting agendas.
I don't know why LeBron just loves to put his nose around politics.
Yeah, but LeBron like being involved in anything that's trending.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's always been his MO.
It's funny though, when he posted that tweet about Kamala, everyone's like, "Oh, we all know you used to party with Diddy."
Yeah, he actually said there ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah,
and that's alarming. I mean, anybody who said they like partying with Diddy, you better erase that footage now.
Well, a lot of celebrities though. Donald Trump was in there, Obama, Kamala Harris.
Yes, but a lot of people said Diddy throw the best parties. These were celebrities.
Kobe, there was even a picture that surfaced about Kobe, like he's dancing on. And I didn't even know Kobe rocked like that.
Yeah, man. Like,
I thought Kobe was like a very private person. I didn't know he was dancing.
Now, I don't think every guy did some crazy stuff just because they had a Diddy party, but it's just the reputation around it. It just looks
J-Lo,
bad.
I saw some stuff about J-Lo in there, DiCaprio.
Man, he's gonna be going away for a long time anyway. Though he may stay in jail just as long as R. Kelly.
Well, guess what? Guess who the main targets are in prison though? These people with sexual assault.
Really?
Well, no, in prisons, you probably know is the ones who get like a lot of heat on them are the ones who are involved in like predator stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna put him in some protective custody though. They're not gonna leave him out with inmates.
Oh yeah. So
People are saying, imagine if they put him in the same prison as Suge Knight.
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be
And
crazy.
I guarantee you, Suge Knight probably has. I bet you he pulls strings around his prison. I guarantee you that.
Oh yeah.
He probably has some power behind those bars. I guarantee you that.
I wouldn't take it for granted with him because he's the type of guy that likes power. He likes being in control.
I guarantee. I don't have any evidence to prove it, but I guarantee he probably runs his prison.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you ain't doing nothing to Suge Knight. Wherever he go, he want to be the man.
Yeah, so I bet you in his bars though, he probably runs that shit. He has all those correctional officers in his pocket. They probably do him favors.
Oh yeah.
So imagine if you put Diddy in the same prison as him.
That's crazy. Man, that's crazy. Did you watch Venom?
I did. It was okay, but it was a.
You saw it?
Right. Yeah, it was all right.
Did
you watch Smile 2?
No. Okay, is Venom worth spending my money on?
On a Tuesday for $5, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so in other words, you're saying I should just wait till it hits streaming services.
Or go on a Tuesday, only pay $5. Normally Tuesdays is a discount.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is for you, right? Tuesdays is always a discount day for
theaters. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. Every major city.
Yeah. So go on that's what I went to watch it on a Tuesday.
Okay. So it's a Tuesday watch.
It's a Tuesday watch, exactly, yeah.
Well, be honest with you, bro. No movie is worth like $20 to go to the theaters, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I watched are you into horror movies?
I'm into all movies that's just good.
Yeah, so did you watch watch Smile 2?
Okay, I'll check it out.
Did you watch the first one?
I watched the first one, yeah. The first one was more like a thriller.
You'll definitely like, because in the first one is slow. The second one is not slow.
Okay, this one picks up real fast.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was like really, it was more of in your face type of thing. I'm surprised you haven't watched it.
No, because it's in the theaters. I mean, theaters cost a ticket. Average ticket costs about $20 to $25.
Yeah.
So just imagine if you're going with somebody and you spend it.
That's why I always that's why I always go to movies on Tuesdays.
Yeah, but just imagine this. Let's check this out. Let's say you taking somebody out on a date. You pay for your ticket, which is around $25. You pay for their ticket.
I go to the cheaper theaters. The cheaper theaters are like $12, $13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't go to like AMC and stuff.
Ah, okay. So you find like the little small mama pop spots.
Yep.
Okay. So it's hard to find that here in Los Angeles because everywhere you go in Los Angeles is a Regal, an AMC. Good luck finding a little small place that just $13 for a movie.
Yeah, like the theater I go to by my house, it's like a family run theater.
Okay.
So on
movie tickets should be $10 to $13.
Yeah, so this theater's around like 13, 14 on a normal day.
Yeah, that's how much.
Tuesday,
that's how much it should be.
Yeah,
the price of a DVD should be the price of to watch a movie.
Why don't you watch movies on Tuesdays then? Tuesdays is normally cheaper.
Yeah. You know what? But something I like about watching a movie, I like when it's fresh and everybody there. I don't like a dead movie theater. I like it when it's popping and everybody there watching.
No, I like it opposite. I like it when it's dead.
I like that group effect, you know?
Okay, I like it when it's a dead theater.
Oh, you like it just being the only one there? I don't know, man. I guess I'm a people's person, so I like being.
I like watching movies in peace. I don't want people around me. Like, I don't know, one time I went to watch a movie and there's like a bunch of kids in front of me, and they're freaking ruining the movie for me.
That I don't like. But when it's like a spectacle, like a big movie, I like group of people.
Yeah.
Because the best movie experience I ever had was watching the Infinity War Avengers. That was so live, bro. People was yelling, screaming, clapping. You know,
for me, it was actually I had an experience with a Bollywood movie.
Bro, it was like a fucking Super Bowl event watching that Avengers Endgame. Best movie theater experience.
Well, there was one. It was a Bollywood movie. So there's one guy. His name is Shah Rukh Khan. He's like the top 5 paid actor in the world.
Okay.
So he's like kind of like the. How do I explain it? But he's like the biggest star. He's like the LeBron James, Michael Jordan of movies.
Right.
So whenever he releases a movie, the theaters are always going crazy when he makes his appearance. It's like he's like the Michael Jordan of movies. That's what I would say.
Okay. Damn. I gotta check some out then. Is it action?
He's actually worth. He's the 4th highest paid actor in the world, behind The Rock. He's right He's only one number down behind The Rock.
Oh, and watch The Penguin.
I haven't started that yet.
That's good. That's a good show. Penguin is a good show. So yeah.
Do you watch what was it called? Do you watch House of Dragon?
Nah. Bro, there's so much shows I can't even keep up with all of them. Every streaming service got a show. So it's hard to keep up with every single show. Shows have doubled more than they used to be. Back in the day, there was a certain amount of shows that was on, and you only mess with the ones that you mess with. And now every month there's like a new show. Every week, a new streaming series. Because these networks need to keep new content. So in order to keep new content, you got to keep adding new shows. So it's oversaturated, bro. It's like I'm so far behind on TV shows. I don't even know if I want to catch up with them. I'm like,
I don't even have time to watch TV shows nowadays. There's too many.
It's too many to keep up with. You watch like one season, then it takes forever for the next season to come out. And between there, you fall in love with some other show.
You watch the show Yellowstone?
No, I heard about it though.
What about Cobra Kai?
Nope. I watched one season of that and never watched it again because it took too long to come out with another season. I'd end up watching something else.
Yeah, because there's the two big shows that are coming up. Yellowstone's having their finale, and Cobra Kai's having their finale.
But
Do you watch that one show with Stallone, Tulsa King?
Yeah, I saw half of the first season.
Okay, I still have to watch. I was just gonna watch that show, but I didn't get the time to watch it. That's another show I have to watch.
Yeah, you're already 2 seasons behind. So by the time you about watching it, you're gonna be like probably 3 seasons behind because there's so much content. Yeah. It's not the same as it used to be.
Do you watch The Boys?
Yeah, I watched The Boys. Yeah, I watched it later.
Did you watch the last season? I did not watch the last season. I watched the last
season. Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, pretty good.
That show's too grotesque. That's the problem. It's too grotesque.
Yeah, I mean, it has its moments when you be like, if you're eating, you'd be like, man.
Do you remember the part where it was in season 3? I can't even say it, but this part was so disgusting. It was basically the guy who was naked. Do you remember when he went inside the other guy's body?
Oh yeah, that shit was nasty.
Dude, I was I was eating chicken wings. Yeah, and I watched that shit. I'm like, I almost threw up.
That shit was nasty, son.
You know what scene I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't even go into details because this is YouTube and But I'm eating chicken wings. I'm like,
holy shit, that shit is nasty.
I realized after that, never eat something when you're watching that show.
Bro, it's the same way with sports. Not that I'm complaining, but this oversaturated amount of sports. Think of the weekend. You got so many games on. It's hard to watch all of them. It's impossible to watch all these games at once.
Well, football too. You can't watch all football games in one day. Like there's like 10 games going on at the same time.
Yeah, it's just too much to you just got.
It's funny though because I have YouTube TV. Yeah. They give you an option where you can watch 4 games at once, so it's divided your whole TV screen. It gets overwhelming watching 4 games at once.
Yes, and then
your mind starts. I don't know if you tried it, but I tried it. Your mind starts. Oh my god,
bro! Then that's just one sport. That's one league. Imagine if you want to watch the NBA on the same day. Imagine if you want to watch a boxing event on the same day.
NBA, I can't, man. NBA is like too. I can't do it with the NBA.
Man, you really dumping on the NBA? When you gonna finally kick around to watch the games? There have been some good games
after All-Star, dude. It's not even me. I don't even know people that watch NBA nowadays. I know like maybe 3 or 4 people who watch NBA today.
No, there's been some good games. Minnesota versus the T-Wolves was a good game.
Minnesota versus T-Wolves. What?
That was a good game.
You just said Minnesota versus T-Wolves.
Oh, I mean, no, Minnesota versus Denver. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Minnesota versus Denver was a good game. They got a little rivalry going on, and they were down by 16, and they came back to beat Denver. What else? The Milwaukee Bucks versus
I heard
Cleveland Cavaliers was a good game.
I heard they're horrible.
Who?
Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota. Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee's not playing good at all. This is to a point that everybody's doing trade rumors for Giannis.
Apparently, you had the worst coaching staff of all time.
Well, Doc Rivers says it's on him until they actually get it right.
And Mr. Ham Sandwich.
Yeah, Mr. Ham Sandwich. But yeah, man, Milwaukee looked like they just became old overnight. if you look at the media, they talking about where is Giannis going to go, or are they going to blow it up and trade Dame? It's all over the place. It's all just trade rumors.
And I told you guys, Boston won that trade. You guys were saying how it's crazy. I said Boston won that trade.
I mean, it's hard to argue that now because they just won the championship. But
I don't think
it was a case of. I don't think it was a case of.
I said this before they won a championship, though. I said that when they made that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it was a case of winning the trade. I think it was a case of the surrounding pieces, which really hurt. Boston still had a lot of good surrounding pieces, and Milwaukee just seems to get old overnight.
Well, friggin' Boston, their fourth best player is Kristaps Porzingis. I'm like,
yeah. So
if he's your fourth best player, then you're going to be unstoppable.
Yeah, that was an easy prediction to make because Boston was already a good team and they were already young. But Milwaukee just like got old overnight, man. I mean, I don't know what the fuck happened to Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's gonna score. I need him to score, man.
Yeah. They're gonna end up blowing that team up.
Did you see that catch by Justin Jefferson?
I did. It was awesome. Salute everyone, by the way. Happy Sunday.
Yes. Rams won that game. You saw the Rams game, G Money?
Yeah, I did. The Rams and Seahawks, man, that was an absolute barn burner. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good game. You know, yo, okay, let me hit you off with this. What is your NBA game of the year so far? I know it's a long season, but what's the best game you watched so far in the NBA? And then we could do to the NFL too.
Tough. I'm gonna say Nugs and T-Wolves. I'm gonna say Nugs and T-Wolves. That was an absolute.
Oh, you liked it that one, huh? That comeback. Now, there was just bombing those threes in that game. You know.
Sure. By the way, Minnesota was up 16 that game. Denver came back led by 10 late, and Minnesota came back. So yeah, the Wolves were off to the races. They're up by 16. Then the Nugs came back, were up by 10 and 4, and then T-Wolves going to 15-2 burst and pretty much just stole victory from the jaws of defeat. Wow, that was amazing. And speaking of victory, touchdown Vikes.
Yeah. Okay, yo, what's your favorite NFL game so far?
Wow, this is tough.
I have to go with Baltimore and Bengals. Did you watch that game?
I did. The Ravens and the Bengals. That was an absolute movie. I'm going to say, wow, this is tough.
You know what?
Ravens and Bengals best game.
Okay, you going Ravens and Bengals? I'm going with the Rams. The Rams game today. That was my most fun game to watch right now.
That was juicy too. Yeah,
that was a spicy game, man. So, but yo, man, the NFL, the product of the NFL never let you down, man. They 16 games. They give you your money's worth. You're always going to find a game that's entertaining. You know.
Yeah.
I don't like 10 games all on Sunday. You're going to find a game that, oh yeah, this is the one. You know. So.
And Colts and Vikes may follow that same script. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And G Money, my Mets didn't make it.
Wait, what?
My Mets didn't make it, man. It was all good. We had a good one.
I was wrong. You had a great season, though. You guys overachieved. Yeah. I was wrong. I thought you guys were going to beat the Dodgers. You overachieved, though. I mean, you missed the playoffs last year. You went to the NLCS this year. That's a huge improvement.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, good season. Nevertheless, good season. And Dodgers had to go do 2 New York teams to get that chip. So
yeah, I was wrong about the Dodgers, man. Yeah, I was wrong about the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman, man, he set the Dodgers free. No pun intended in the World Series.
Do you want to ask a question? Do you think Detroit's the best team in the NFC right now?
Right now? We're talking about right now, yeah. Right now, yeah.
Or are they your favorites for the Super Bowl?
Eagles to win the Super Bowl, and I'm sticking by my pick.
Ooh,
so I'm say no for the Lions. At the same time, I would not be even though I won't be shocked the Lions do get there. I'm gonna stick with the Eagles, and she's not got the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. I gotta stick by my pick.
Yeah, G, buddy, you my best friend.
AJ Brown. Apparently, AJ Brown suffered a really bad injury. They're saying it's going to be a couple weeks from what it looks like.
That's a huge loss for Philly. That is a huge loss. At the same time, at least he'll come back, and it'll take him time to adjust. At least he'll come back after those few weeks.
On top of that,
So
I think the Commanders win the NFC East.
it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah,
Real possible.
I actually
yeah.
had Dallas, but Dallas just looks horrible. And I heard both Dak Prescott and CD Lamb both got injured.
Yeah.
Y'all
The
still got
Cowboys
Lamar
won
for
that blowout
MVP?
game. Excuse me?
Is Lamar still y'all MVP?
I think it's either him, Josh Allen.
Mm.
I think you can make a case for Jaden Daniels if he keeps playing well.
Man, you just got two pretenders in that first list: Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Two regular
There's
season.
also Sam Donald.
Well,
a little
no.
bit.
You asked me MVP. Did you ask me MVP or play?
Yeah, MVP.
MVP,
Yeah.
MVP, yeah.
Mm. So yeah. But,
Mahomes, I don't see it because his stats are just like if you're throwing more interceptions,
Yeah, he's been terrible this year. He's been garbage this year.
Now they're winning. They're winning because it's a weird thing. They're winning, but he's playing bad in these wins. That's what it is.
Crazy, yeah.
So just imagine
why
when
they're
he's
winning
not playing
games
good.
is
How dangerous would that be?
Oh, if he starts lining the fuse, then he will get into the MVP race. If he starts lining the fuse.
Well, they traded for Hopkins last week though, so that might
Mm-hmm.
help, even though he's a lot older. But then the Ravens though actually made a roster adjustment. They got Derrick Henry, and they traded for Deontay Johnson last week.
Solid moves.
Yo, y'all gonna watch that Mike Tyson fight?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
I don't know what it is, Prince, but
Yeah.
for some reason I've been watching these Logan Paul fights. It's like
Okay.
he's like the new Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, you must see TV.
No, you know how Floyd. Like I didn't like Floyd, but you would watch all his fights though. He's like that.
Yeah. Okay. So hey.
Like you know how Floyd. Like no people don't like Floyd. You know that, but then
Yeah,
people will still watch his fights.
Yeah, they watch his fights to try to see him lose.
That's the same thing with Logan Paul. People watch his fights to see him lose too.
Okay.
That's why I think his compare. I know he's not on that level, but he's becoming a new Floyd Mayweather, where people just want to see this guy lose.
And yo, G Money, I think in the Western Conference, you got Memphis going to make a comeback, and I think Memphis, New Orleans, and Sacramento is going to make their mark in the regular season. I think they're going to have a good regular season.
I think
OKC, I do agree.
I think OKC is the team to beat in that conference.
Yeah, OKC.
They look like it now. They've been thunderific. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And what would you saying again, G Money, about those three teams? I think Memphis is going to be good this year, though.
The Grizz will be good. I don't think they're making a play-in or playoffs because I think there's too many teams. The Grizz will improve.
No,
do
you think the Lakers get in there?
Well, the Lakers, something tells me they'll fall off. I know they're sizzling now. I think they'll fall off at some point.
I think they're going to be the same thing as. I think they're going to be a play-in team. I think they'll be like 7 through 8 again.
Yeah, but see, the Lakers not playing with no pressure this year. So, and nobody looks at the Lakers as title contenders this year. So they could sneak past everybody. And nobody.
The thing is, that team is going to go as far as Anthony Davis takes them.
Yeah,
by far.
Anthony Davis, from what people have been saying, he's like MVP candidate. The guy averaging.
I think we've all established that the team could go only because at LeBron's age right now.
Straight, what's going on? You can jump in the panel straight. What's going on?
Because LeBron at this age,
G-Money, ain't AD averaging 30 a game?
Yeah.
Somewhere around here, right? 29, 30 a game.
So,
yeah, but I think we've all established that LeBron at this age is not going to be able to carry your team. He's just.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah. But he's still a hell of a good second option.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though, that team's going to go as far as Anthony Davis takes them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, AD has to be the captain.
And G Money, you know what team I got for surprise that's going to take a dip? Denver Nuggets. Something about the Denver Nuggets
not surprising.
Don't seem right.
I guess it's like that.
They lost KCP. They lost some.
So they don't look. They don't look like the same Denver Nuggets. Yeah. I guess losing all these pieces year after year was going to catch up with them, because I kept saying you can't keep losing pieces, especially after you win and you're competing for a title every year. You should work hard to keep the pieces you got.
Yeah,
I've been watching them too, but people say that Russ is really hurting that team.
Oh, what else is new? They always say that about every time Russ is on the team.
That's what I'm hearing though, because I haven't watched any Denver game, but whenever I go on social media, it's always Russ taking so much heat. Like it's always Russ. Oh, Russ did this, Russ did that. Russ is hurting this team.
G Money, Milwaukee Bucks.
Russ is
blow it up.
Yeah,
blow it up or keep the course.
I'm gonna wait to the playoffs. To me, here's why: if the Bucks, I'm not saying this is gonna happen.
There, though.
Milwaukee,
if they get there.
If they even get there, because the way they're playing, are they even gonna make the play-in? I think they'll make the play-in playoffs. If they, yeah, right, Shy. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Shy. Assuming,
like, I don't even know if they're gonna even make the playoffs this year.
But
I think they'll get in. I think they'll get in.
Wait, hold on, G Money. You
you
said let them make the playoffs. If they get into the playoffs struggling, it makes more sense for them to blow it up in the regular season. That means they just was struggling all season long.
Man, are you gonna wake up and watch this game? Giants versus the Panthers at 8:30 a.m. No one's gonna watch that.
No, yeah. I mean, I won't care if I'll watch it. Yeah.
So you're gonna wake up 8:30 a.m. on a Sunday to watch that?
I am a fan. I'm also a fan. I'm a fan of 3 New York teams: the Bills, the Giants, and the Cowboys. I mean,
that's
Bills,
even
Giants,
worse.
and the Jets. I know.
That's 8:30 for you. That's about 5:30 for me. That's 5:30 in the morning.
And Prince, I'm guessing you're not gonna wake up 5:30 to watch the.
I don't know why that game is
absolutely
not. I don't
not.
know why that game's being featured. Like, what the heck? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like freaking watching what the 2 bad teams in the NBA at like 6:30 a.m. in the morning. No one's gonna watch that.
Oh yeah.
Nobody except the fan bases. Nobody except their own fan base.
That's like watching the Pistons and Hornets at 6:30 a.m. No one's gonna watch that
shit.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Unless you're a Pistons or Hornets fan, that's it. Yeah.
I'm like, why that game? Like, why are they? That is a bad marketing.
Horrible. Yeah.
G Money, you ain't blowing the Bucks up. But hold on, if you had to let somebody go, who you letting go? Giannis or Dame? Or you blowing the whole thing up?
Damian Lillard. I'm letting go of Damian Lillard. I'm keeping Greek Freak. Greek Freak is your franchise. I'm trading Damian Lillard. And I'm going to add 2 caveats. I'm trading Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton also. I'm blowing this up. The more I thought about it, I opened my mind, they got to blow this up now. At first, I was thinking wait to the playoffs. The way it looks right now, I'm like, how long can you wait? Because
they just look like they wasted Giannis' years, and that team look old.
It's old and slow. I mean, think about this too. People need to stop with the K-mid excuse. When Middleton, Damian Lillard, and Giannis were on the same court, the Bucks were 3-5 together. I'm talking about under Doc Rivers. When Doc was the head coach and Lillard and Giannis and K-mid, Lopez were on the same court, Milwaukee was 3-5 when they were all playing together under Doc. Right. So it's not like they were heating it up when they were on the court. They were trash together under Doc. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. So,
it is Colts Viking game. It's actually been a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a barn burner though, man. It's only 14-7. So but
right now they're going they're chucking it downfield.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stops then. So because it's not too much scoring, so it's a lot of good stops.
I like these. I don't like high scoring or low. I like it when it's like 21-17.
You don't like those college football games with 50 to.
For me, I don't
45.
care much. For me, I don't care as long as it's a juicy game. I don't care if it's high scoring.
For me, I think there should be some elite defense and offense. It shouldn't just be one chunk. Like too much offense, it just makes it like too arcadish.
Oh, so that's why you're not watching the NBA.
You just want it in between.
Yeah, I want in between exactly.
Hey, Shai, that's why you're not watching the NBA. Too much arcade offense.
It's just I only watched the first game. I think it was Lakers Minnesota. Right after that, I really haven't watched any game at all.
Damn.
Even the Bulls, man. I can't watch the Bulls. I can't watch Bulls games.
I don't blame you.
Like Josh, who wants to watch Josh Giddey? Like,
not many people. Not many.
Like, what the hell is Josh Giddey gonna do? Like, some people are hyping that up. Like, that helps the team. Like, that's gonna be a game changer. No, it's not. You're gonna be the same mediocre playing team like last year.
Yeah, Bulls need to trade. To me, the Bulls got blown. I know the Bulls are playing okay so far this year. They gotta revamp their roster.
What's up, Lee Goat?
What's up, man? What's up, everybody? How you doing, fellas?
What's up?
Good, man. What's up, man? What's up, everybody? How you doing, fellas? What's up, man? What's up, everybody? How you doing, fellas?
Good. Happy Sunday.
Well, what you got on your mind, man? What you want to cook about?
Shit, nothing much, man. Just lost a couple of parlays today, man. So gotta clear my mind.
Yeah, clear my mind. Right?
My word of advice: don't do parlays anymore. Do like single bets. Stay away from parlays. It's hard.
Yeah, man. It sucks.
Dude, I lost a hell of money, so I bet I nuked it on a. You know how the
Well,
Panthers
speaking
are
of money, Joe Flacco may lose some cash there throwing a pick. Yikes!
Yo, you guys do fantasy leagues and all that stuff?
Yeah. So I made a bet today. I bet a lot of money on the Saints to beat the Panthers, and because the Panthers are the worst team in the league.
All right.
Man, the Saints really let the guard down. Wow.
And I'm so mad that they lost that game because I nuked it all.
Damn, how much you lost? If you don't mind me asking.
Like about a couple hundred.
Oh shit!
Yikes!
Damn. Money down the drain.
The Panthers are the worst. They're a 1-7 team. How do you not beat them?
No, I agree. They
Hey,
should have.
any given Sunday, welcome to the NFL, baby.
Another game I lost money on. It was the Bengals Patriots Week 1. That was another game that I lost a lot of money on.
Oh yeah, when the Bengals lost to the Pats, that was an eye opener. Wow.
I still don't know how they lost that game. Patriots suck.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, Shai-Tan, did you see the World Series where Ice Cube was performing, and he started dissing New York, and the Yankees stopped nodding their head at that point. They went, "Hold up, he talking about us." He was like, "Bow down to a team that's greater than you." Then the Yankees players started looking around each other. They're like, "Hold up, what is he talking about?"
Yeah. Who's the halftime for NFL this year? Super Bowl. I don't think they made an announcement.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, it's Kendrick Lamar. Okay.
Yeah. That was announced like on the first week of the NFL.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I remember they had Eminem a couple years ago with 50.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
The
Rams.
No. When 50 Cent is upside down like a rotisserie chicken.
And your boy Prince, your boy Eminem was there too.
Nah, hey, my boy. He's like, yeah, man. But hey, man, holy shit! Wait, what's this? Oh, more looting. Yo, G Money. They went crazy after the Dodgers. They went crazy after the Dodgers won here in LA. These breaking into stores and flipping over cars.
Sheesh, did it pretty much a roundhouse? Like, geez, man, they were like partying like it's 1999, huh?
Yeah, you know, and people be like, "Yo, don't you go outside with that Mets jersey?" You know,
so people just stay inside for a while. Yeah,
you know, I was shot. I didn't care. I went out with it.
Oh, guys, throw another pick. What the heck?
All I got was some people say boo. A guy across the street said boo to me. I said, all right, okay, we win next year. You know, but
are you guys watching this? Are you watching this Sunday?
Yeah. I'm just behind you. Yeah, this game's been so topsy turvy. Yeah.
Wait, you talking about the Vikings game, right?
Yeah, the Colts and the Vikes. Yeah.
Did you see that interception, Prince?
Nah, I didn't see it. I was busy talking to you guys.
Wow.
Hey, how come you guys got the game? I got commercials right now.
Oh, you're way behind.
Are you on YouTube? What's showing? I know the game's on NBC.
I'm on that app, a Direct TV app.
Yeah.
I saw it. I just saw that interception now. Bingo.
Bad.
No. The Colts threw an interception, and then the next play, the Vikings throw an interception.
Oh, shit.
An interception. An interception. Fiesta. INT Fiesta right now.
Yeah, back-to-back interceptions on play.
Oh, shit. That means that defense is stifling, man. That defense is choking these guys up.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a bad game. This is the type of games I like.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Well,
in between, yeah.
I got a friend that hates these type of games. All he cares about is high-scoring football games. I said, man, you might as well just play NFL Blitz. You don't you like those cartoony NFL games that just scoring.
Prince, did you ever play football before or no?
No, I never played football.
You never played, not even high school?
Nope. Boxing and basketball.
Not even a single ounce of football?
No, I mean played football with friends, like flag and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not at any level. Basketball.
Any reason for that, or
no? It's just I was just much better at basketball. I made the team. Yeah, I got to play overseas. It was just more money in it for me for basketball. So it just made more sense.
So now you're in football. You never tried out for in high school. You never tried out for football or anything.
No,
you just didn't see interest in it. Okay.
I mean, I saw interest in it, but not me playing because I know I wasn't that good at it. I just stuck to what I was good at. So
man,
yeah.
So not even like a wide receiver or anything.
No,
I feel like you would have made a good wide receiver.
Probably. I mean, I had good quickness, but I used that on the basketball court or the boxing ring. Those are only two sports that I actually
my sport was always football. Even now I still play football.
G Money, you play football? I think you're on mute.
Yeah, I played safety, but then I could play wide receiver, but then like that I was good at football. Football was my main forte.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey man, everybody had that one sport that they're just good at, Basketball's been good to me though. It put money in my pocket. So
yeah, the issue with me is that I was just too small. I'm only about like 5'9", 5'10". I'm not that big.
Yeah.
So for a wide receiver, most wide receivers are like 6'2", 6'3".
Oh yeah. Yeah. See, Allen Iverson played football. So if I was playing football, I'd be something similar to that size in high school.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot, but now I'm like 5'11". I'm older now. So,
Well, for football too, these wide receivers, I think Tyreek Hill's like the only exception to the rule where he's like, I think Tyreek Hill's actually my height actually. But he's I don't have that speed. I had decent speed, but not that's like just crazy cheetah jaguar speed.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Because he's not that tall. I think he might be like 5'9" or 5'8" from if anything.
But out of all the sports, you know what sport I started out playing first? Baseball. It's just the fact that I grew up in the projects and a lot of people just wasn't into that. They was just into basketball and boxing.
For me, it was basketball was the first sport I ever played.
Oh, okay.
Football I actually didn't play till high school.
Bro, I even had like the baseball cards coming up. Baseball was my first love for sports, period.
Football, I didn't start playing until high school, but then I realized I was way better at it than basketball.
I liked football when I became in high school too. So basketball was like middle school and like late elementary.
Okay. Even now, because I do flag football. I don't play tackle, but I'm in like some flag football leagues I play in the summer. So
okay, cool. That's
even then,
what position you play even right now?
Well, for flag, because the thing with flag is you don't have all these other positions, so it's always mainly wide receiver.
Okay, that's what's up.
Because in flag football, you're not doing you know how flag football works, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have offensive linemen or running backs or anything because it's two-hand touch, or it's not two-hand. It's like you put a flag around you and you have to pull the flag to put them down.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. So I played flag football a couple times. You grow up in the city, it's hard to play football in certain places. You have to go to like a wide open park, but I had to get a group of people to do it. It's not as common as you think. Usually a lot of the times you can't find people that willing to play football. You're always willing to find somebody to play a pickup basketball game though. It's very common.
For me, it's actually opposite. There's actually people who want to play. What's hard to get though is when we try to do softball.
Did you grow up in the suburbs?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the reason why. It's more
softball,
easier.
Because for softball, you need at least 14 to 15 people. That's hard.
Okay. It's more easier to find people to play in the suburbs for a football and baseball because that's your crew. You know that group. Like 15 people and they all get together anyway because it's a small town. But in the inner city, man, half of the people they all doing a little business. Everybody gone. You only catch who you catch on the court. That's it.
Hey, but what's funny though is that the tough part is that finding a field because whenever we try because we normally play Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Every field we go to, there's someone else playing there.
Oh yeah, of course it's the burbs, but the burbs always got open field. You don't have that in the inner city. Yeah. All you have is basketball courts and hard courts.
Well, why don't you? Because what we do is sometimes we sneak into like so there'll be some high schools that have locked up, but we'll just jump the fence and play on their fields.
Oh, okay. There you go. So yeah, I mean, even to play a football game, I would have to hop on the train, which is about 45 minutes
Yeah,
away.
but why don't you play like the high schools that have the football fields?
Yeah, but I mean, it's just not the same because a lot of people don't, and some of the high schools, don't have football fields. So what we would have to do is go to like the next town over, which was the suburbs, and we play on that.
So these schools don't have a high school team or what?
They had high school teams, but the high school teams wasn't in the actual city. You had to leave. It's like it's kind of like the NFL. The teams say New York, but where they at? They in New Jersey.
Yeah, because all these schools in the suburbs,
yeah.
Every high school here, they all have a football field.
Yeah. See,
so
and
you just find a high school to play at.
To play football in my area, which is mostly all urban, we had to hop on the train 45 minutes away. We had to go to Nassau County and play on an open field there. But that's 45 minutes away.
What we even do sometimes too, you could do is that you could find an open grass field and have cones and use the cones as first downs. You could actually they sell them at like Walmart. You could get they give you like 15 cones for like $20.
Oh, okay. I mean,
yeah.
The most, if we didn't want to go to the field, we played on the open street. But the ball is hitting people's cars.
If you freaking trip or something,
the ball is hitting people's cars, it's hitting people's windows.
Yeah.
And the only way to get out of that is to go to the suburbs because that's the only place. The suburbs got nothing but open land and field. But you're not going to find no football field in New York City. That's why we go to Jersey, because Jersey is the only spot that you could find, really. Everything is crowded.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because over here, every high school has a football field.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And there's like at least 20 high schools like near me that's within like a 30-minute drive.
Okay. Yo, salute, Brandon. What up, son? Your Colts need this win? I didn't know you liked the Colts. I had no idea you was a Colts fan. But shout out to your team, man. Y'all 4-4. So y'all.
Hey, Prince, if you lived around me, I'd probably invite you to some of my our football games we play.
Oh, that would have been fun. I mean, anything competitive with sports, I'm there. It's just that I didn't get to play some of the other sports until I got older and I was able to move and go to the suburbs. I played tennis, but I had to meet a certain group of people to play tennis. These people had money.
Oh my God, throw the ball away.
Tennis, golf. I played those as an adult with other people that had money. Because growing up, you couldn't find no place to play those places. Okay, since 1999, kid. All right. Manning. Okay.
Two guys open over there.
Huh?
So this guy Darnold, he took a sack. He had two guys wide open, and he takes a sack.
Yeah, it's an idiot move.
Yeah, that's why I told you guys, like, it's only 5. People were hyped about Sam Darnold. They were screaming MVP. I'm like, dude, it's only like 5 games.
Well, I mean, we had Sam Darnold as one of the top 5 quarterbacks during that time. But you said
Jack told you guys that's he could probably win you a couple of games, but he's not gonna take you over the hump.
Yeah, true that. So yeah.
He's like freaking like Zach LaVine. Like Zach LaVine, he really good player, but you're not gonna win a championship with Zach LaVine as your best player.
Damn, true that.
And Josh Giddey, man, that's another. You know about his allegations, right?
Yeah, with the underage girls.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't want him on my team.
Which is most likely true. He had to cover it up pretty well. But, these guys, when they got money and power, they do a lot of crazy stuff, So, and in some countries, and these guys, a lot of these guys, they go to foreign countries because it's more acceptable to do it in a foreign country. Because especially if the foreign country is third world, the parents are selling their daughter off to an American or
and forget, in like what's it called? I think it's Nigeria. The age of consent is 11 years old.
Wow, see?
In Nigeria.
It's different everywhere, In certain Asian countries, all you have to do is be 15. And if the guy is already set, he got money, he's a foreigner. Oh, he's going to give me a green card. He's taking me to the United States.
In some countries, like those Middle Eastern countries, all the parents have to give their permission to give their daughter up, and then boom.
Yeah, and that's it. But you can't do it. See, they be stuck with that girl for years because they can't even petition that girl to come to the U.S. because she's underage.
Yeah.
So they have to keep that relationship secret just until that girl turned 18, and then they could bring her to the United States. Yeah. But by then that girl is already pregnant, and you trap that girl with a kid, that you could potentially leave, So she's a kid that's having a kid. Yeah, that's crazy. Just imagine that's somebody's daughter. So if you're a man and your daughter gets knocked up at 15 years old, 14, whatever, that got to make you feel some type of way, but in some of these foreign countries, the guys don't even care. All they care is that, oh, that's my meal ticket. She's gonna bring money to my country or to my family. That's it. They just sell out for money. So it's fucked up.
This game is going to be good next week. It's Detroit versus Houston.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, you sold on Detroit this year, aren't you?
I think it's either Detroit. I think Green Bay is a team because Green Bay is another team. December, they always pop off. There's something about the team where.
Oh yeah, Jordan Love.
They're a December team.
Jordan Love trying to carry that legacy, man. Definitely trying to carry that legacy. Holy shit! It's already 7:45, yo. I gotta hurry up and get up out of here. Then I gotta go hurry up some handles. Some errands. But shout out to let me just give my last shout out. Shout out to Chi-Town. Shout out to G Money, Brandon, TJ Gaming, everybody, man. Have a good NFL Sunday, and
Tuesday's election day.
Oh yeah, who you got?
Who I think I'm gonna win or who I'm voting for?
Both.
I'll think of going third party for voting because I don't like either of the candidates. I don't like Trump or Kamala.
I think Trump wins.
But I think Kamala is gonna. My prediction. I'm not saying that I'm rooting for her or anything, but yeah. I feel like she wins. I feel like Trump kind of. I don't know.
If she wins,
you could vote.
If
you could bet on the election.
Yeah, bro. But if she wins, this ushers in a new era of wokeness. You know how many people are going to say it's woke now? The whole world's going to go crazy because there's just some guys that don't believe, a woman should be president.
Yeah.
Because a woman think with their.
But did you know you could bet on the election this year?
Crazy stuff, huh?
Did you know you could bet on the election this year?
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Well, see what the world turned into. Now you could bet on. Wow. That says it all.
It's on some of these websites. They're allowing you to bet on who you think is gonna win.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. But take it easy, man.
All right, you too, bro.
So I'm guessing you're on Team Trump then.
By default, I don't really like Trump that much, but
do you know about the third party?
I think we're at a time where we need an alpha man to be president to set some things straight. He's the only one that got balls to do certain things. I think Harris she's just gonna talk the talk, and she's gonna be very emotional.
I think they're both like that though. They're both even Trump's another guy too. I feel like, cause I'm not saying I'm a Trump or Kamala fan, but I feel like they're both equally bad. That's my issue.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. Though, take it easy, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Before we go, what's Monday Night Football? What's the matchup?
KC Tampa.
KC Tampa. Will I go on live for that? I might.
If it's close, I think it'll be a close game.
Yeah, I mean Buccaneers is pretty good. Buccaneers is pretty good this year, and Kansas City is Kansas City, so I might.
Well, you know about that since they beat you guys last year.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, so man, no, see why you got to go and bring that up, bro.
Yeah, I know Zach will be watching for sure, but
yes, he would.
Yeah. All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, man. Have a good one. Peace. Yo, we out. Sports out. Peace. 10 toes down. You know I ride with the gang. All right. This is what it's just what we do, man. So I'm gonna be out with that.
10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no change. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. Down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Yeah. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10, 80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we falling. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Yeah. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down.